Hi everybody, this is Erin Laux with LuLaRoe Laux, and I just wanted to make a video tonight because I'm thinking about how I'm getting really anxious waiting for my onboarding call from LuLaRoe. I signed up about 5 weeks ago, and other consultants who signed on around the same time that I signed on are starting to get their calls, just barely kind of tipping the iceberg of when my date was. So it should be coming any day now. And I'm reminding myself, which I think is really important, and which I would encourage you to do if you are also in the queue for LuLaRoe, is to really use this time, this queue time, to get as much done as you can possibly get done and be super prepared. Back, months ago or a year ago, when LuLaRoe was a lot smaller than it is now, consultants were deciding, I want to sign up with LuLaRoe. They would put their paperwork in, and within a week they'd have their inventory. That's no longer the case. If you're not in the Q Club, as they call it, and you're thinking about signing up with LuLaRoe, know that from the day that you submit your paperwork, which is considered your date, you have, as of right now, about 5 to 8 weeks to wait until you get your onboarding call. The onboarding call is when they call you and allow you to place your first order, which is where you go from being in the queue to being a full-blown consultant, an official consultant. So I am at this point feeling anxious, yes, but also lucky and grateful for the fact that I have had this time. I can't imagine submitting my paperwork and then 7 days later having, 4 giant boxes of inventory delivered to me in which I need to all of a sudden start selling. Because I will say, at this point, one of the reasons that I'm getting anxious and excited is because I feel like I'm really, really ready for this. I feel like I have done the homework and I am prepared. Now, I don't know that all people in the queue have done the same thing. I'm sure some have and some haven't. But at this point, I feel ready. I feel like I have asked all of the questions that I need to ask. My upline has been incredibly supportive and nurturing. Last night I went to a pop-up event with my trainer and experienced what it was like to sell these items live. I processed a couple sales for her and just kind of saw how she went about, doing it, which was really great. I also feel like I have ordered everything that I need to order. I have, I've got my business cards, I've got my drop-in cards, which, I will send that say thank you, and have my return policy and all of that. I've got my Facebook group rockin' and rollin'. I've been doing giveaways. I've been posting things, trying to build the group and get people excited about when I get my inventory. I've been posting on Instagram every single day. I've been really trying to use the social media aspect to build my group and generate excitement. I have 3 online pop-ups booked. I have 1 location, like in-person pop-up booked. I've got a lot of ideas for other pop-ups and contests and stuff like that. I know what system I'm planning on using to organize my inventory and to kind of manage my Facebook sales. I have, I've looked at Audrey, which is what we call the system that we do all of our invoicing through and all of our ordering through. And I've kind of learned that a little bit. I've got my mirror ordered. I've got my racks ordered. I've got my shipping stuff ready to go. I know which shipping website I'm planning on using. A lot of people use stamps.com or Shipping Easy. I'm planning on using Shipping Easy. I've got, my camera tripod, which I'm using right now. I've got storage bags from IKEA that I can use for pop-ups. I've got my mannequin. I've got my lighting kit. There's still a couple little things that I need to do, but for any of you that are, waiting to onboard, I would say, or thinking, wow, do I really want to do this? It seems like a long time before I can really start selling. but use this time. Any other small business that you were starting, you wouldn't just say, I'm going to start a small business and then start selling things the very next day. There needs to be a time for preparation, and this has really been that for me, and I'm grateful for that. So I am still waiting for that call, and during these next couple days, however long it takes, I plan on continuing to do my homework. There's a million Facebook groups out there. If you have signed on, I'm sure your sponsor has added you to certain Q Club groups and whatnot. You can also search groups to join, and you know, if you're looking to start with LuLaRoe, find a sponsor that's really going to support you. I'm certainly willing to do it. If you're looking for someone, feel free to reach out. But other than that, whoever it is, make sure that they support you and they're really willing to take the time to train you and answer your questions and ask those questions, because that's how you're going to be successful, by just asking anytime that you're not sure about something. And if your trainer can't answer it, or if you don't want to bother your trainer with a question, go to those Facebook groups. The Lula Sisterhood is incredibly supportive of one another. So utilize those other LuLaRoe consultants, utilize the other people in the queue, and do something for your business every single day while you're waiting. That way, when you get your inventory, you're ready with your setup. You know how you're going to take your pictures. You've got a basis of a Facebook group so that you can grow it. You've got people following you on Instagram so that when you do announce your launch, you've got people to announce it to. And the business stuff, meet with a CPA, get your bank accounts ready to go, figure out what your shipping costs are going to be, all of that stuff, because you don't want to be figuring that out when you get your inventory. That's the exciting thing. You want to be able to, be excited about your inventory and be ready to sell and feel ready. So those are my words of wisdom for tonight. What I have learned, just, every day that you're waiting for your call, just use that time and really, really learn something each day, or do something for your business each day. And there's a lot out there on the internet with about LuLaRoe and training videos and all kinds of things you can learn. So if you'd like to join my Facebook group, I will put the link below. It's LuLaRoe Erin Laux on pretty much on Periscope, Twitter, Instagram, my Facebook shopping group, all of that. I am looking to build a team, so I'd be happy to have you if it's something that you're interested in. If not, I hope that this video has helped you in one way or another. And good luck, whether it is you're in the queue or you are thinking about becoming a consultant. This is a very cool, supportive, nurturing company that I found to be very different than what I anticipated, having no experience with direct sales before. I think that this is a really special company. So go for it if you are considering it, or if you have questions, reach out to myself or another consultant and we would be happy to answer them. Okay, everyone, have a great night or day whenever it is that you're watching this, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.